Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you so much for clicking on this video and giving it a watch. If you haven't already, please consider hitting that subscribe button and joining my YouTube family. Also, don't forget to hit the like button and leave a comment down below because all of those things do help my channel out so much. Today for you I have part 3 of my Dollar Tree travel series that I have been putting together. My plan is to have this to be my final part, and it will be the carry-on bags, and if you are going somewhere with a beach or a pool, some of the ideas that I pick up from Dollar Tree for that. So hopefully it all fits into the one video. Now, so unlike the other 2 videos that I've already done, I'm going to start with a few of the things that are not from Dollar Tree that I picked up because I just feel like they're the place where you start for a carry-on bag, and I want to start there, and then we will go into the things that I picked up at Dollar Tree. So first of all is the backpack. So this I did pick up at Ross. It was $11.99 if I remember correctly. Oh, $14.99. And it is a backpack, just a typical backpack, and they do show these on all the airline things of, you know, your, I guess it's carry on your personal item. So this can be your personal item that slides under your seat but can hold all the things that is going to entertain you for the plane ride. Now this video is really geared toward keeping kids entertained as well as like myself, because it's the things that I bring to entertain me, or things to make us comfortable and stuff on the plane. So that's kind of where this one is going. But I did pick these new backpacks up. I got several different ones. They all ranged from, I believe this one must have been the cheapest, $14.99 to $24.99 for the family. So we all got a new backpack to be able to take with us as part of our carry-on when we travel. Now what I don't have here with us is, it's always a good idea to bring an extra outfit with you in your carry-on, because that way if your luggage is lost, your carry-on will have an outfit that you are able to throw on. The kids' luggage is the side that you can bring onto the plane with you and store in the overhead compartment, so the kids will all be fine because they're going to have their luggage, and our plan is for my husband and I to pack an outfit for each of us in their suitcases, so we don't have to pack anything in the carry-on or in our personal item. But if you aren't doing that, if you're checking all your luggage, you should always bring an extra outfit and anything that is absolutely necessary, such as medications or I don't know, your house keys and stuff like that. Anything that you absolutely have to have, you should always put in here. But things that are also going to go through TSA, because TSA is a major part to remember when you're packing something that's going through security. So that is the first thing. The second thing is travel pillows. I will say I do know that Dollar Tree sells inflatable inflatable travel pillows for $1.25. The reviews I've read on those aren't great, that they don't really get good enough to really support your head if you want to take a nap on the plane or anything. But if you have a Five Below has travel pillows. They were marked at $5 each. Going back after that, they were marked at $5.55 each. But that is the best price that I was able to find personally when I was shopping for travel pillows. Also, you need to watch, some of them were rock hard and some of them were squishy, and this one's right in the middle. And so if you like a rock hard travel pillow, then that's for you. And then if you want a squishier one, they were harder to find. Most of them were hard. But they do sell the $1.25 inflatable ones at Dollar Tree. This came from Five Below, and I picked up another one at Ross for, I believe it was $6.99. So they're around. Walmart online had them, but they were all closer to the $8 to $20 marks. So depends on what you want to spend on a travel pillow. Lastly, that wasn't from Dollar Tree, are water bottles. Remember, when you go through security, you can't have any liquids in your water bottles, but once you get out of security, it's nice to have a water bottle, because most airports that I've been to, or all, have water fountains that include the filtered water that you can fill up your water bottle right there. This one is a 24 ounce, nice and big, but also easy to carry, will fit right in the side pocket of the backpacks, especially for our kids. Or if you're just carrying a bag, I typically carry just like an over-the-shoulder kind of bag, and you could just toss a water bottle in that too, nice and easy. So water bottles are important to have. Just make sure that they're empty and don't have anything in them when you are getting ready to travel. Along that line, Dollar Tree does sell water bottles. I picked these ones up because they are the insulated ones, the double wall insulated, because we're going somewhere that's going to be hot and humid. And so I wanted water bottles that will keep things cold for longer while we are there. That's why I was really intent on picking these up. But if you're not doing something like that and you're okay with like room temperature water, which my husband, that's what he prefers, you can easily just pick up one of the plastic water bottles at Dollar Tree. Still be probably 24 ounces, and you only spend $1.25. These were right around $8 from Walmart, so not a bad price, but not $1.25. I couldn't find one of my water bottles, so I brought just a little water cup. That was my reminder to talk about water bottles during this from Dollar Tree. Similarly, to stay on that track, snack containers and snacks for your trip. Some airlines will provide a meal. Most that I've ever been on do not. I guess it's just because I don't travel for a lengthy enough plane ride. The ones that we are going on for Costa Rica, we can buy like snack boxes if we want to, but I plan to utilize these for each of the kids, put them in the side pocket, and have them have enough snacks for the plane rides in case we run into any trouble because we have a layover. Hopefully we can grab something to eat at the airport and be okay. But if not, then they're going to have enough snacks. And so I'm going to fill this up with just the things like granola bars, Cheez-Its, but the Dollar Tree brand of Cheez-Its, and probably some treats, some candies in here, stuff like that that'll keep the kids happy for the trip. And all but one of them have 2 water bottle pockets on their backpacks. So this can go on one side, their water bottle can go on the other, and then they have snacks and their water to drink during the plane ride. So these I picked up at Dollar Tree. I think that they will work out very, very nice for that purpose. So they open up. This side has like, you could do a little dip. I'll probably take that out and just keep them for snacks. And then the other side will open up and just hold snacks. So I just think that that will be a good use of a way to keep them all organized and they won't get squished inside the bags. Talking about airports, I know that masks, the requirement I think is no longer to be able to get on an airplane, but if you're someone that wants to wear a mask or you choose to wear a mask, I picked these up at Dollar Tree. It is a 6-pack of the Cool Turtle, and it helps keep the mask kind of away from your face to make it more comfortable. And my thought was to have these if we are on a lengthy plane ride, we have to wear our masks, and it just makes it easier to breathe throughout. And so I picked these up at the Dollar Tree. As well as for the kids, this pack of the masks that you throw away, single-use masks. My brain stopped working, along with the little bag, because then that way they can all go in the bag. You have all your masks there. There's 10 of them. There's 10 of them in here, and these ones were yellow, so they weren't pink. That the boys wouldn't wear. All the kids can wear yellow, and you have just a nice little travel bag for them as well. And so Dollar Tree, they still have these on the shelves. I keep seeing them. They have pink ones, blue ones, and the yellow ones, and they 3 different colors have a different little bag that you can utilize. So if you're someone that is still wearing masks, you prefer to wear a mask on the plane, absolutely, I understand, and Dollar Tree has some that you can pick up. They also have the throwaway masks for adults there too. Wipes, antibacterial wipes. I did not grab my Lysol wipes. Lysol wipes I showed during my toiletries part, but these ones are antibacterial toilets. Both of them are good for your hands and your face. You can also utilize them to wipe off, like your tray table on your airplane, or if you're getting a snack at the airport and it's messy, you can wipe that up. So this is just a nice way to be able to clean up any messes and clean your hands off. So I always have those in my carry-on bag. I also always utilize these little bags. So this is the way I tend to keep myself organized, is I put different things in these little bags. This one actually came out of my last trip, my carry-on, so it's things that have stayed in here, which includes antibacterial wipes, tissues that I picked up at the Dollar Tree, because when you're on an airplane and you need a tissue, like never fails. So some little tissues. There's 2 of those in here. Hand sanitizer, which I think this one came from Dollar Tree, but if not, they carry them as well. A little hand lotion, because your hands get so dry on the airplane, so to be comfortable you need a hand lotion. Chapstick. This is not from Dollar Tree because it's Burt's Beeswax, which is my absolute favorite, but you can pick up any chapstick at the Dollar Tree as well to toss in there. Gum, because when your ears start needing to pop, you need some gum to chew. And then I also have, this one came last year from Dollar Tree, and it is hand sanitizer spray instead of the gel. And so, you know, I utilize these little bags. I put the little things in there that I will need to find when I have, like, I'm on a plane, and it makes it easier. So I love these little bags for any kind of traveling. I also have another one. This one holds all my, oh no, this one's different. This one has like a little pill holder. I think this came from Target or Amazon. I don't like it because the pills get mixed up in there. But a little pill holder, some pens in this one, a flashlight. I've talked about this flashlight a couple times. I always have one, including in my carry-on, so that I always have it with me when I travel. A car charger. Usually there's a cord in here too, but currently there's not. Some sunscreen, just in case you end up somewhere and you need sunscreen and you can't get to your luggage, and hair ties, because you always need hair ties and you can never find them when you need them. So these little bags are such a great way to organize what you are taking with you on the plane, and you can toss it in your backpack or your whatever bag you're using. And they also have these little bags too that can hold something, and it is easy to grab. I wonder if passports would fit in here, and if you have passports that you need to keep all together, possibly you can utilize that. Things to do while you're on the plane. I have picked these up. They are pens with carabiners and the like lanyard, and then they could just attach to your luggage or to your backpack or whatever, and you always have a pen on you, especially because we are going out of the country, so we're gonna have to fill out some forms, I believe, and so it'll be nice just to have a pen handy and available. Notebooks. If you're a writer and you like to write things, it's nice to have a notebook there with you just to like write down your to-do list or what you need to remember when you get to wherever you're going, or just really anything. If you like to write things down, nice to have a notebook. And if you have kids like I have, they're all drawers. They want to draw, they want to write, they do all that kind of stuff, so I'll make sure they all have a pen and paper of some sort. Word searches. I personally love a word search. I will play on my phone for a little bit, and once I get bored, I am for doing a word search. So this one has been in my travel bag for a while. I am on word search number 30 in it from several different trips. And then my husband really likes word search too, so we typically kind of work on it together, and he'll try to find the words before I can so that he wins. So word searches. And then for the kids, this trip especially, because it's my first time traveling with all three of them on an airplane. It's my first time traveling with any of them on an airplane. Braxton's been on an airplane once with his grandma and grandpa, and the kids have been on an airplane once way back when they were teeny tiny. So it's going to be a new thing for all of us together, but I wanted to bring things that would keep them entertained. And so these are all little things that I found at Dollar Tree. They may or may not be for the airplane or for when we're in Costa Rica for like rainy days, rainy times, but I found these. They are activity game pads, and they have like the magic marker thing that'll mark in them, and they're like 3 little board game options. So we have Guess Who, Operation, and Candyland, and so all of them just have little things to do. And so I will let the kids kind of keep themselves entertained with this as need be. Same with these. I'm going to look through and make sure these are worthwhile. They're not all for the car, but I don't think they are. So they have draw, search for words, and solve puzzles again and again with these wipe off cards. So I need to pick up some dry erase markers for these. And then the kids all have a little travel game. There's 2 of the same, 1 different, because I think they only had 2 when I went. But this is another thing. I think there's like tic-tac-toe in there, but it has wipe off, things like that to keep them busy. Then there are these little card games, and I don't know much about them, but this one is The Wonders of the World, of the Earth, Follies, Fowls, and Fantasies, and it has like horses and unicorns on it, and then World's Tallest Buildings. And so I don't know if they're trivia or just like a game of some sort, but I figured I'd give one to each of the kids, and then they'd have like a cute little or a fun little card game to play. And similarly, these ones are more trivia. They're Brain Busters cards games. And there was the Ocean Life, there was Pets, and creepy crawlies for this. They all come with 31 cards. And I will say my husband and I practiced last night. We were doing the ocean life one, and they're really fun actually. They all had like 5 or 6 questions on them, and they're like just trivia questions, and they give the answers on there, which was really nice. And like we learned a lot, and it made me want to look things up to learn more about some of what were on the cards. So those were a lot of fun. I think that they're small, they're compact, easy to pack, and will keep kids entertained. And then the last one more thing, they're like the little handheld games, like the water games. I used to love these as a kid, and the kids have seen them and kind of asked for them, so I thought that this was a fun time to just pack them in their bags, and if they get bored with all the other things they have these to play with. And then these ones might go in the hotel room, they might go in carry-ons, but they're just other little card games that I found at Dollar Tree. So this one is Barking Chicken, a mix-up charade game. So this one might not be great for the plane, because it says stomp like a tiger, squawk like a dolphin, but maybe like if we have rainy times in our hotel room. And then this one is Burger Pile Up, a number stacking game. The first player to get 10 numbered burger toppings from the lowest to highest wins. So super fun, but these just might go with us in case we get rained in and the kids need to entertain themselves. Now, mostly they're going to be probably on electronics and iPads, because we're taking 3 iPads for each of them and our Nintendo Switch, but the Switch will probably just be more for in the room. But so I got them earbuds, and we chose to go for the wired earbuds so that the batteries don't go dead, and it just makes it easier in that aspect. And so I found these at Dollar Tree. They're 2 packs, and so you get 4 all together, and quick, easy to travel with if anything happens to them, not a big deal. And then for each of the kids, I did pick up a little case to put their earbuds in to keep them organized and not tangled. So that is what I did pick up for the carry-ons. If I'm missing anything that you think is important, I'm probably already there. But I would love to hear what you like to always bring on the airplanes with you, or if these would all work too if you're going on a long like car ride, like a road trip. But tell me your ideas down below, because I'm always trying to think of ways to keep the kiddos and myself entertained if I have to sit for that long. And now I am going to be right back to show you the things that I picked up at the Dollar Tree to utilize at the pool or beach, depending on where you're traveling to. So I will be right back. All right, I am back. I got reset up, pulled out the stuff that I picked up to take to the pool and or beach, because my current trip is going to Costa Rica, and so this was an important part of things I needed to grab for our trip. So if this is somewhere where you're going, somewhere that's tropical with a beach or somewhere with a pool, maybe these are some ideas that you would like to bring with you as well. So first of all, our little bags, that I wanted them to be easy to pack and be able to get the sand out of them. And I was really excited to find these types of bags at the Dollar Tree because they are mesh and they will easily be able to shake the sand out if anything that they have with them. So the kiddos could put in their own sunglasses, water bottle, if they have any toys. I don't know what I'm packing as far as pool or like sand toys yet, because it depends on room and luggage. But this is a nice way to be able to easily, for the kiddos to take their own stuff to and from the pool. And so I picked up 2 blues apparently, which I just realized. A gray, a red, and a blue. So each of the kids can have their own colors. And I mean, they'll fold down pretty small and be easy to pack. Putting them all back in there so I know where they are. I also did pick up a couple of these when they were at the Dollar Tree, and I've seen them still here and there, because in Costa Rica they do have a farmer's market that I plan to hit up, or when I'm going to the pool and beach too with the kiddos, this is another little bag that can just hold just what you need, just your phone, your sunblock, your glasses, and a water bottle, just the few necessities. Because I mean, I would say when you're going to the pool or beach, you don't want too many things with you because you don't want to be at risk of getting anything stolen. So I have one of these as well. So either for the pool, beach, or farmer's market is my plan for those. I have 2 of them. Sunglasses are a must, and Dollar Tree has sunglasses for $1.25. I picked up a pair for each of the kids. I have a ton of pairs. I actually just left a bunch in the bag because I tossed them all in there because this is kind of what I'm packing out of. So I grabbed each of the kiddos a pair or 2 of glasses, and then also Dollar Tree has glasses cases. So they have several different styles. They have these ones that are just like little pouches, and the glasses fit right in there. This is one of my Dollar Tree pairs of glasses. Or they have these ones, which I love, because you can do so many more things with these. But they have the pop, and they feel like they really protect your glasses because, you know, I mean, if you step on it, it's gonna break, but like they're not gonna get scratched or dinged up when they're in here. So I love these. And if you have these, you can use these for like chapstick, or with chapstick and hair ties and a little brush, maybe a little comb. You could fit a few things in here and use it to carry other things other than sunglasses. And they have so many cute prints in these. I absolutely love them. And then they have another one that's kind of like a little bit soft and squishy with a zipper around them that will also work really nicely for sunglasses. Also new at Dollar Tree this year are phone cases for your cell phone. They show that they are going to float, which is awesome, and keep your phones safe from any moisture or sand. So what a nice idea. If I remember correctly, they say that you can still touch and use your phone with these. And I've bought them not from the Dollar Tree for so much more than $1.25. So it's really cool to find these at the Dollar Tree. I do recommend testing them first. And what you do is you just put like a piece of paper towel in it and then put them in your sink with some water and like, you know, submerge them and push them down and see if any water gets in to make sure that your phone is going to be safe in those. But what a nice idea if you're going to be anywhere with water. Being that we're going to be somewhere with water, that also typically means bugs. That's not what this has anything to do with. Water can also mean rain. We are staying in a rainforest, and I have read we're going in the wet season, so there is very strong potential of daily rainstorms. And so I grabbed some ponchos from the Dollar Tree. I also bought some better ones from Amazon that are more reusable than these, but these are also going to be taken with us to have on hand just in case like we don't have those ones or we just need something quick and in a pinch. I figure I'd rather have them than not. So they were $1.25 each. I grabbed 5 of them because there's 5 of us, and we're going to use them if needed, the rain ponchos. They have currently these really cute bucket hats. This one is a kid's one. The other one says it's not. This one has like sharks and stuff on it. And Eric said he liked it. It's one way to keep kind of the sun off of their heads if they're just playing out in the sand and help protect from the sun. And then this one I got for Lorelai with the palm leaves on it. They also have rainbows and stuff. And I have big floppy hats, but these ones are just a nice way to be protected from the sun and elements while out on the beach or at the pool playing. For sand toys, I decided that I would probably pack these because I can break this up and make it smaller. It's just 10 little molds for the sand that the kids can play with. And again, Lorelai really wants a bucket so that she can make sand castles. We'll see what we can fit in the luggage as we start getting packed. But they do sell lots of fun toys right now, like in the summer section for the sand and stuff. So this was an easy way to pack something that they can take. And same with some inflatable toys for the water. And so I picked up 3 of these. They call them inflatable kickboards. And so they're one way just to play in the water. These can work at the pool or in the ocean probably. And so I just got the 3 different colors for the 3 kiddos to be able to utilize. It's nice because they are real small to go. And if anything happens, if they get a hole in them, if they blow away, if we lose them anyway, it's not a huge deal because they were $1.25 each. And if we just have a hard time packing them to get them back home and we have to leave them, they were $1.25 each. So that was right in the price point. That made it really easy to pick them up for the kids to play. And I did the same thing with these, which are the inflatable rings. Splash rings is what they call them. And so I got one for each of the kiddos. I got a shark, a donut, and a tire so that they all have something to play with in the water because they like that kind of stuff when they play at the pool. I also always have been talking about these bags. I think they're great to just separate your things out when you are packing up different bags. So if you needed to put something in these for to go to the water, like your chapstick, a little thing of sunblock, so your glasses, you can toss them in here and then toss them in one of those bags, and it helps protect them from the sand and water, which is really nice. Not so much the water, but at least the sand. Also, sandwich bags work well for your phone. If you don't have access to pick up a little phone case, just throw them in a plastic bag when you're there, like a Ziploc bag, so pack some of those with you. I don't have here with me, but Dollar Tree sells regular sizes of sunblock cream, and so if you can't get your sunblock anywhere else, you can always pick that up at Dollar Tree. Flip-flops as well. The kiddos have a ton of pairs of flip-flops from the Dollar Tree because I like the price point and they grow out of them so fast. So always look at the flip-flops from Dollar Tree because they're not the greatest, but they will definitely work if you're going to the pool or to the beach. Now lastly, real fast, I wanted to show you just a couple things I picked up not at Dollar Tree, and that includes these. They're the Buggables Citronello wristband, and I grabbed these from Five Below actually. So it's a 6-pack that were $5 at Five Below. They sell single packs of these at Dollar Tree for $1.25 each. So this one was a better price, but I will say after purchasing these, I found them at, excuse me, sorry. I found them at Walmart and they were a little bit less expensive at Walmart than they were at Five Below. So I've never used them. I hope that they work and I hope that they help. We will be bringing bug spray as well, but sometimes like if you're just running out and you don't want to like spray yourself down, hopefully these will be an option to keep us bug free. And from Amazon, I had purchased for when we went to Florida actually these handheld fans. So they have a little necklace if you decide you want to wear them and look like a tourist or whatever, but they are rechargeable and they just, you know, blow a light amount of air. And so if you're super hot, this one needs to be charged. It's a nice option. Oh, I have not turned this on in a year. There's 3 speeds. So I remember them not being super expensive on Amazon, and I picked them up, and I saw some other handheld ones at Five Below recently. I don't recall if they were $5 or $5+, but they were a different kind of like handheld fan. So just another option. And Dollar Tree has just like the regular fans, which could also be really nice if you needed to bring a fan with you when you're going to be out in the heat. So guys, that concludes my Dollar Tree travel series of the things that I'm bringing with us to Costa Rica, but also just giving you packing ideas for things that you can pick up with the Dollar Tree just to save a few dollars, especially when you're heading out on vacation, because things just add up and we should save all the money we can where we can. Thank you so much for being with me for all 3 videos. Let me know down below by just using the number 3 if you stuck around, if you've watched all 3 of them with me, because I am really curious. Again, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below, hit the like button, let me know with the 3 if you made it through all 3 of my videos, and I can't wait until I see you guys next time. Bye guys!